So I finally got batteries for the video camera, so welcome to a brand new Webisode. You think in a house with my wife and my two boys and as many electronics as we have that it wouldn't have been that big of an issue, but it was that big of an issue. So not anymore, because I actually went and got batteries. So here you go. As I talked about this morning, and as I've been mentioning, I'll be filling in for Roger Hedgecock on his Friday show, 3 until 6. I'm going to broadcast live from the 104.1 The Truth studios. We will not be playing Roger's show on 104.1 The Truth, though. However, I will put it up as podcasts after Friday's show. So for those of you that can't listen online or want to listen to 104.1 The Truth and just hear me do a nationally syndicated show via podcast, you can get it at Justice On Demand. Really excited about it, though. I had a great time hanging out with Roger last week, and excited about being on a nationally syndicated show. One of the aspects and the reasons why I'm excited about it is something that we touched upon while I was hanging out with Roger, and that is just the ability to, he syndicates out to about 105 stations, the ability to be able to talk about the story of what we deal with here in Tucson in regards to specifically illegal immigration, and what a lot of people in in other states just don't realize. The politics involved, those open border groups, and how much they have infiltrated the politics here locally. I think that's a tale that needs to be told more often, and certainly if we are going to get that border security, educate the rest of the country to what we are really dealing with. Because a lot of times when I talk to other hosts in other states, especially after SB 1070 went into effect, a lot of the questions they were asking were like, well, do you see illegals on the street? Are they leaving in mass exodus? Can you tell? And it's like, well, no, it doesn't. That's not the way it works. That's not how we deal with this problem, or that isn't the facet of this problem that we're dealing with. So needless to say, it's a great opportunity, and I'm really honored and excited that they asked me to fill in. So, and again, I'll put it up as a podcast after Friday's show. One of the things I wish we could talk about when I'm filling in for Roger Hedgecock, but it's probably better to keep my blood pressure low, is what's happening right now with the city council vote. It's unbelievable that these city council members are doing what they're doing to our city. I mean, it's really sad when you think about it's 4 or 5 people. It's your Ulick, it's your Fimbres, it's your Romero, it's city manager Mike Letcher, and how they're going to pit the Tucson taxpayers against our first responders here locally. They have no respect for our law enforcement. They're going to tell you that if you don't support the sales tax increase, you don't support police and fire. And yet, something as easy, and it is easy, as taking away the $30 million in tax subsidies that we have to pay for Suntran could close the gap enough to where we wouldn't have to lay off any more police and fire. That's not getting them back to the staffing levels and getting the response times where they need to be. That's just keeping the current bad staffing levels that we have. But they have no respect for law enforcement. And as we were talking about with Sean McCluskey on Monday's show, I mean, seriously, I know it's just a t-shirt, but who wears a Che Guevara t-shirt? I mean, Mike Letcher, the city manager, is out having a beer wearing a Che Guevara t-shirt. I mean, the guy was a murderer. He was no hero. You don't wear someone like that on your shirt. I mean, that's like wearing a t-shirt with the likeness of Adolf Hitler on your shirt and acting like it's a good thing. That just tells you the mentality of those that are running our city and the lack of respect they have for your taxpayer dollars and for our law enforcement and our first responders. It's unbelievable. But what are we going to do about it? We have the vote no on Prop 400. We've got to elect new leaders, but what do we do between now and then? What do you do? And are you willing to go down to the city council meetings? Are you willing to let your voice be heard? Is it going to make a difference with these idiots? I just don't know. Melinda was asking me over the weekend, can we get Tucson turned around? Not without new leadership. No way. You need more than just Steve Kozaczek. You need 2 other voices on there that are going to make the right decisions. And right now, it just doesn't look like it's going to happen anytime soon. Maybe it will the next election. That's what I pray for. All right, there's a brand new Webisode. We'll have another one on Wednesday. Thanks for watching. Talk to you later. Bye.